So a week ago, I decided to start a YouTube channel. It came about really randomly, like a random thought download. And I described it to my friends like it was a message from the universe. Like it really just came up in my mind out of the blue. And it was just something like, hey, why not explore YouTube? And at that point in time, it seemed really unnatural and something I wouldn't typically do because I've always been a big user of Instagram more so than YouTube. But I've been surfing a lot of YouTube recently because I've been really interested in human design videos, content marketing, and I really enjoy watching other people organizing their homes. When I recognized that thought, I knew I couldn't ignore it. And one of the reasons why I decided to give it a go was also because I felt really stuck on Instagram. And for some reason, I was just so paralyzed because I had this image and narrative about Instagram and how I should be showing up on that platform. But because most of my friends have Instagram accounts, but not their own YouTube channel, I think I felt a lot safer in producing content on YouTube because then I wouldn't feel like I'll be comparing myself to them. And because I saw this as a clear sign from the universe that maybe this was something I really needed to try, the more I read up about it, the more I felt more aligned with it. Also because I haven't really explored doing long form content. And a little secret about myself is prior to going to junior college when I was 17, I was actually contemplating doing filming, being the typical Singaporean. And because I had decent grades that allowed me to go to a JC, I eventually went down the typical route. But it's okay, if not for that choice, I wouldn't be where I am today. So in this video, I'll be sharing 6 reasons why I'm starting a YouTube channel. And so I'm starting this YouTube journey with a really open mind. And I am sort of seeing this as an opportunity for myself to grow and learn more about myself and sort of like giving myself that playground to be creative. I see myself a little more as a creative now than before. So I am really excited to get started on this journey. So without further ado, let's start. Reason number 1 why I decided to start a YouTube channel is because I want to overcome perfectionism. This is so much easier said than done because even though I know I'm not the worst perfectionist out there, I still struggle a lot with, knowing what is good enough. So I think it's really important to know that, good enough work is not slipshod work. Good enough work is still like above average work, but it doesn't have to be perfect. I think a lot of us struggle with just being okay with good enough work. For me, I've always wanted to be better than good enough. It's a never-ending chase for perfection. And I recently learned that at the end of the other spectrum of perfection is actually procrastination. And when I realized that, it made so much sense. So I told myself when it comes to YouTube, it's just a creative playground. It's a chance for me to play and explore. And I don't have to be perfect. I just need to show up as myself and the right people will come. And I think it will be a really good opportunity for me to practice knowing what is good enough and just putting out good enough work and be okay with that. And number 2 was I really wanted to get better at storytelling. So I've always seen myself as someone who can speak okay. My command of English is not the worst, but it's not the best. I really would like to get better at English, at storytelling, because I think it's so important when it comes to, relating to people, connecting with others, and building relationships. And I think being good at storytelling is a skill that is going to be really useful in all areas of your life. So I think that by constantly putting out content is going to help me slowly get better at storytelling. Number 3, I really wanted to document this stage of life where I'm at. Last year, when I was 32, I was pretty burnt out. Although business was doing really well, we were getting lots of clients, we were getting lots of recognition, I felt really lost, really burnt out, and really empty inside. I wasn't happy. I thought I was depressed. And I realized that I was also getting really anxious. I was snapping at my kids a lot. I really wasn't happy with the version of who I was back then. So 2024 was a healing journey for me. I slowed down. I took a step back from work. I did a lot of inner work. I reflected a lot. I spent a lot of time by myself. And I think the person that you see here today is so different from the person last year already. So I really wanted to start this channel so that I could document this version of myself that I'm so proud of today. And I know that it's just going to get better and better. So it's just an opportunity for me to have a video diary of my life at 33. And number 4, I really wanted to find a way to show up and be my true authentic self. So I think a lot of times, no matter if we're in person or if we're speaking to the camera or it's a digital call, we are always putting on a front, and that front is often a people-pleasing front, a politically correct front. A lot of times we don't show up as 100% who we want to show up as. And I think that by documenting my thoughts and my journey on video, it can help me to peel away layers of myself that I've put up and help me get more aligned to the authentic version of myself. And number 5 will be to find my voice, because I'm someone that can pick things up really quick. A lot of times I realize that I'm speaking not as my true self, I'm speaking like someone else, or that I'm using words that are not words that I truly enjoy using. So I feel like by practicing more content creation, storytelling, it will help me to find my own voice, my deepest, truest voice. And that's something that I really want to share with all of the people out there as well. And number 6 would be to inspire others. So in 2024, I think I've become a different version of myself. And I realized at the heart of what I want to do is I want to help people. I want to inspire people to change and lead better lives. There's no better way to inspire others than to be a living example yourself. Because I know that if I were to improve myself, I would influence the circle of people around me, my family, my closest friends, my team members, my colleagues, even my clients, right? So, and even people who will want to work with me. And I know that at the end of the day, whatever content I create, if it's going to help at least one person, or if this video gets viral and it helps more than 10 people, 100 people, I know that the effort has been all worthwhile. So if you're here till the end of the video, thank you. I hope this video has been useful for you. If you haven't liked this video, please do so. And also remember to hit the subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.